Hi, I'm Kelly Wilkinson with Cooking for Wellness, and I'm going to be your cooking coach today featuring Saladmaster. I'm going to show you how you can prepare a great tasting, healthy meal that you can prepare in half the time. You can eat guilt-free and end result that you'll look better, feel better, and live longer quality years. Today I'm going to show you how Saladmaster has combined the latest in cooking technology with the latest in cooking methods. So let's get cooking. First, what we're going to do is we're going to do some fried chicken today. But today with the fried chicken, we're not going to use any oil, we're not going to use any seasoning or any batter. And what we're going to cook our fried chicken in today is our electric oil core skillet. Now this is the crown jewel of our company. The oil core skillet heats up with the probe. It goes anywhere from 150 to 450 degrees, and it has a 12-hour timer on it that will shut off when the time is up. There's also 2 settings on here to turn this into a rice cooker for you. So I have this set at 450 degrees because we're going to be frying some chicken in here. Now with most electric skillets, there's a coil that just heats the bottom of the skillet, so it's very uneven heat. But with the oil core skillet, there's some liquid in there. That's a synthetic oil that's injected between the layers of the metal, so when it heats up, it expands throughout the bottom, creating even heat. So you can fry chicken in here, but you can also bake inside of this. You can bake a dry noodle lasagna in here in 35 minutes. It takes almost 2 hours in your oven. What a time savings that is. So what I have here is a couple pieces of chicken. We got some chicken thighs. All I did was take the skin off the chicken. We're not going to use any oil or any seasoning. We're just going to go ahead and pop that chicken right down there on that hot skillet. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the lid on. We're going to leave it open just a little bit so air circulates through there to make it nice and crispy. And I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Okay, so we're going to plug the timer back in. We're going to keep it at 450. We're going to do 12 minutes. We'll go ahead and flip that chicken at 12 minutes. We'll do another 12, and that fried chicken will be crispy and ready to go. Okay? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a 4-vegetable medley. And for that, I'm going to use my 11-inch skillet. This is the workhorse in the kitchen. This is great for one-pan meals, and it makes it super fast and easy. And I'm going to use my amazing Saladmaster machine to prepare all the veggies for our 4-vegetable medley. The Saladmaster machine is an amazing tool. Everybody needs it in the kitchen, and it makes prepping so quick and easy for you. We have 5 different cones that does 5 different cuts with the Saladmaster machine, and you're going to get to see some of them in action right now. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put our 11-inch skillet right underneath our Saladmaster machine, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some potatoes. And I'm going to do some red potatoes. We're going to do the number 3 cone, which is our French fry cut, and I like it because it gives a nice bigger cut on the veggie. And we're just going to go ahead and quickly cut up those potatoes. Look how fast and easy that was, right? So we have our potatoes in here. Now I know normally if you were gonna make a 4-vegetable medley and you wanted each vegetable to hold its own flavor, you'd normally cook them all in separate pans, right? Because they might marry together, or sometimes, especially if we're gonna cook some frozen and fresh, you wouldn't normally do that in the same pan either because they cook at different temperatures and different times. But with the Saladmaster, you can cook 4 different veggies. You can actually do fresh and frozen all in the same pan, all at the same time. They're all going to cook evenly. They're going to hold their nutrition, which is going to keep all the flavor in, and they're going to be evenly cooked all at the same time. Okay? So we got our potatoes in there. Next, we're going to do some carrots, and I'm going to use the number 5 cone. This is our waffle cone, and that gives it that nice crinkle cut. And look how fast and easy that was. Okay. So we have our potatoes in here. We have our carrots. And next, we're just gonna do, because like I said, you can do fresh and frozen, we're gonna do some frozen peas and some frozen corn all in the same pan. Less mess, less dishes, fast and easy. And for fun, for some of you that like those hard-boiled eggs, we're gonna go ahead and cook a hard-boiled egg right there inside of the carrots without any water. Now with Saladmaster, how this system works is we have our vapor valve here that monitors the temperature of our food so that we can keep the nutrition in our food and not overcook it and lose our nutrition through the cooking process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on top of the stove, I'm gonna turn it on medium, and we're gonna listen for that click. And when it starts rapidly clicking, that's alerting me that it's getting hot and I need to turn it down so it seals up, cooks really fast, and keeps all your nutrition in your food. So we're gonna go ahead and put this over here and we're gonna turn that on medium. Okay. Wonderful. Now the next thing we're gonna do, can't finish dinner without a cake, right? We gotta have dessert. So we're gonna do a pineapple upside down cake. And I have my pineapple right here. That's gonna be on the bottom of our cake. And I have a cake mix mixed up right here. So you can use any kind of cake mix, boxed, fresh. You can use organic, gluten-free, whatever you want to use. I put together my own little gluten-free cake mix here. And this is about half a box equal of cake mix, okay? So we're gonna do a smaller cake in my 9.5-inch skillet. And the way Saladmaster works, you can actually bake right on top of the stove. So we're gonna bake this cake on the stove top in about 15 minutes, which could take up to 40 minutes in your oven and waste a ton of energy and money, okay? So we have our cake mix. Now, if I remember correctly, most cake mixes call for water, oil, and eggs, right? Okay, so I have a couple eggs here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do 2 eggs because we're doing about half a cake mix. But for the oil and water, we like to leave a lot of that out in the Saladmaster cooking process. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to use something to replace that oil and water. So let's see what we have in our goodie bowl over here. Okay, so how about a little bit of some carrot? I'm sure everyone's had some carrot cake in their life, right? So we do a little bit of carrot, right? How about a little bit of some zucchini? Okay, everybody's probably had zucchini bread once or twice. How about a little radish? Maybe give a little spice to your cake, a little extra B12 in there for some nutrition. And I'm not sure any cake is ever complete without a little bit of purple cabbage in there. Okay. Wonderful. So what I've done is I replaced all the oil and all the water with vegetables. Okay. And because we're gonna end up cooking this cake on top of the stove, we're gonna keep it on a medium low, so we keep all that great nutrition of those veggies in this cake. So this is gonna become a very healthy cake. So we have tons of fiber, tons of nutrition. By keeping out the oil, we've eliminated 80 grams of fat. So you can have this cake for lunch, for breakfast, or for dinner. And if you ever gotta sneak those veggies into the kids, you got that too. Okay, so we got our cake mix nice and mixed up there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pan with our little pineapples in there. We're just gonna put this right inside on top of the pineapples. Spread it out just a little bit. Perfect. And then we're gonna put this on top of the stove and we're gonna do a medium low on that. And this is gonna be ready in about 15 minutes. Okay. Now let's check our chicken. Oh, perfect. We have 2 more minutes on our chicken. All right, so our chicken is ready to flip. Ooh, looks amazing. So I'm just gonna use a metal spatula and look how easy that was to flip with no oil. Perfect. Look at that. We're gonna go ahead and put the lid back on there. We're gonna set it for 450 again. And we're gonna do 12 more minutes on that side. And then our chicken will be done. So as you can see, we have our Vapo valve clicking over here, and what that's doing is alerting us that it's reaching at about 172 degrees, and we want to cook our vegetables under 200 degrees to preserve that nutrition in the food. So that's alerting us that we need to go ahead and turn it down to low, and that's going to seal it up and cook it really fast and keep all our nutrition and all our flavor in the food. So medium, click low, all you need to know. Now we got 10 more minutes and everything will be done. Okay, so everything's ready. We have our golden fried chicken, our healthy vegetable cake, and let's check out our vegetable medley. Look at that, so bright and beautiful, full of color and nutrition. Cooked it in half the time and it's gonna taste amazing. So stay happy, stay healthy until we see each other again.